Hello, my dear fishing friends, and welcome to another exciting forecast. Today, we're diving deep into the fantastic fishing opportunities awaiting us on Tuesday, the 30th of December 2025, across the stunning waters of New Zealand. This day promises to be truly special, as we're right in the heart of the Kiwi summer, with conditions aligning beautifully for some serious action. Get ready, because I'm going to share some insights that will help you land that trophy catch. First up, let's talk about our beloved freshwater fighters, brown and rainbow trout. December is absolute prime time for these beauties in New Zealand's pristine lakes and rivers. As the water warms up, trout become incredibly active and are often less wary than they might be later in the season. You'll want to search for them in the runs and around areas with increased insect activity, especially during the cooler parts of the day, such as early mornings and late evenings. The evening rise, friends, is often at its peak right now, offering some fast and furious action. They'll also be holding in faster flowing water where oxygen levels are higher and around submerged structures and lake edges. For tackle, I'd highly recommend leaning into dry fly fishing, especially with big, bushy terrestrial patterns like cicadas or beetles during the day. As evening approaches and hatches begin, switch to smaller emergers or nymph patterns drifted through the runs. For spin fishing, small, brightly colored lures like Tasmanian devils or soft plastics in natural baitfish colors will be very effective, especially trolled in deeper lake waters during the midday heat. Now, let's head to the salt water for the ever-popular snapper. It's summer and snapper will be abundant, particularly around the North Island. Look for them over reefs in channels with good current and even in shallower sandy bays during the cooler parts of the day, as they'll be actively hunting for food. Snapper often congregate inshore before spawning and will be actively releasing eggs throughout the summer. My go-to for snapper on a day like this would be soft baits in pilchard or natural baitfish colors, fished with light jig heads. Send them down and impart a subtle action. You can also anchor up and use fresh pilchard or squid as bait on a ledger rig. And here's a little trick that often pays off big time. Don't be afraid to use a burley trail to draw them in. Finally, for those seeking a real battle, the powerful kingfish. December is prime time for kingfish across both islands. These aggressive predators will be cruising around pinnacles, prominent headlands and reefs, often close to shore or around offshore islands. Keep an eye out for birds diving, as this often signals a feeding frenzy below. These fish are known for their powerful fight, so bring your A game. Jigging and topwater lures are incredibly effective for targeting these strong fighters. Live bait, such as kahawai or mackerel, will also be irresistible to a hungry kingfish. Let's break down the conditions for this spectacular day. Weather-wise, we are smack in the middle of summer. Due to the far-off date, specific daily forecasts aren't available, but generally, late December in New Zealand brings warm, sunny, and predominantly dry conditions across most of the country. Expect daytime temperatures to range comfortably between 20 and 25 degrees Celsius, 68 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit, with overnight lows around 10 to 15 degrees Celsius, 50 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind will likely be light to moderate, typical of settled summer weather, though localized sea breezes are common. While the North Island usually experiences lower rainfall, some areas in the South Island may see isolated summer showers. Water temperatures are inviting and on the rise. In the coastal areas of the North Island, you can expect sea temperatures to be around 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Even in more southerly areas like Wellington, temperatures will be a respectable 15 to 16 degrees Celsius, 59 to 61 degrees Fahrenheit. These warm waters mean active fish. Now for the moon. On the 30th of December 2025, we'll be under a waxing gibbous moon with illumination at about 79 to 86%. Many anglers believe that a waxing moon phase, especially as it approaches full, can stimulate fish activity as the moon's gravitational pull influences tides and fish feeding patterns. With the moon visible through most of the night, fish might be feeding for extended periods. Considering all these factors, the stable, warm summer temperatures, inviting water temperatures, a favorable moon phase, and high biological activity across both freshwater and saltwater species. My friends, giving the overall fishing forecast for New Zealand on the 30th of December 2025, a resounding good to very good. We've got active feeding across the board. The occasional light shower and varying winds might demand a bit of adaptability, but they also create opportunities for fish to be less cautious. So my friends, grab your gear, pack a lunch, and get out there. I wish you all tight lines and ni vosta, ni cheshwi. May your reels scream and your coolers be full. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this forecast helpful, subscribe for more tips, and leave a comment below telling me what you're planning to target or what your favorite New Zealand summer catch is. See you on the water.